Hello, okay. I thought that I just have to post this because today was my first jab and I took it at about, well, it was meant to be yesterday, but there was a situation. Anyway, I took it at about 11 a.m. and waited for side effects, waited. I carried on with my day. I mowed the lawn, I did bits and pieces, and maybe at about 2 o'clock I felt kind of a bit like ugh. I did feel quite thirsty at after about a couple of hours, but it's hot today and I think it was more to do with the fact that it was hot than anything else. Anyway, so I felt a bit wobbly, but it has been really warm over the past while, so I think it was more to do with the heat than anything else. Once I'd sat down, I'd had some more water, I felt a lot better. But I am gonna also say that I have a bit of a history. I'm a carer, where my husband has been for the past, since COVID, basically, for the past, he collapsed some time back. Anyway, maybe about 4.5 years now, and it's been heavy going. We have 2 kids, etc. And I started leaning really heavily on alcohol. It became like a dependency, it started as that kind of like, I'm gonna have a glass of wine because life's so hard, etc. And it just became a thing that I did every day, without fail, unless I was really ill. And of course I've tried like doing all the alcohol-free things and blah blah blah. But there's always been an anxiety associated with it. It's always been like, okay, I'm going alcohol-free. Oh my word, how many days is it? Oh, it's 5 days, And this evening, I told myself, I was like, I'm not gonna buy anything. I'll just see how I go. I've got a couple of the Lucky Saint these are amazing. Okay, I've tried them maybe about a month ago and I thought, oh, that's actually quite nice because it doesn't actually taste beery. So it's the lemon lager. It is really nice, it's really light, it's really refreshing. So I was like, I'll get a couple of those in and just see how I go. If it all goes sideways, I could go to the shop or whatever. This sounds really awful, but it's how I've coped with caring for someone with a very severe disability for years now. And this evening there was a bit of a situation. There was a child situation as well, there was a husband situation, and I went to sit in my usual spot and I was just like, this is the point where I am gonna have a drink or make a plan to have something, just to chill me out, etc. Nothing. I feel nothing. It's completely silent in there. Like, I don't feel anxious. I don't feel like I'm torturing myself. I don't feel, it's really weird. I just don't, this must be, I haven't felt this way in years. In years I haven't been chasing relief for years. And tonight, this is my first day of an injection. It's completely quiet in there. I just feel like I can, I opened my alcohol free maybe 2 hours ago. I've had like 3 sips. I'm not thinking about not drinking. there'd been mention of this being a thing. And I thought, well, I piled on weight as soon as I started consistently having, booze. And I was like, well, I'm going to give it a shot. I can't, it might just be a nonsense that, like, tomorrow I might be like, oh, have a cider, nice and sunny. But yeah, I thought to myself I wouldn't have anything to drink because I was worried about side effects, but I actually don't want anything. It's blowing my mind. So let's see how I feel tomorrow.